If you grew up with a narcissistic parent, there are patterns showing up in your adult life that you probably don't even realize are connected. I know this because I've lived it. I had a narcissistic parent and I didn't connect the dots until I found myself in a narcissistic relationship as an adult, and I thought to myself, why does this feel so familiar? In this video, I'm going to share what growing up with a narcissistic parent actually does to you, the patterns it creates in your relationships, and what you can start doing today to break the cycle. Let's get straight into it. So growing up, I didn't even have the word narcissist. I just knew that love in my house felt conditional, that I had to earn it, that my feelings were either too much or completely irrelevant, that when something went wrong, somehow it was always my fault. And because that was my normal, I didn't know that it wasn't normal. So I carried that normal into every relationship as an adult. Here's what growing up in that environment actually does to you. Number one, you become a people pleaser. When you grow up with a parent whose mood controlled the atmosphere of the entire house, you grew up being really good at reading the room or managing other people's emotions. As an adult, that looks like putting everyone else's needs above your own, saying yes when you mean no, and feeling responsible for how other people feel. Number two, you normalize the chaos and inconsistency. Narcissistic parents are hot and cold, loving one minute and cold the next. So as an adult, when someone treats you inconsistently, it doesn't feel like a red flag. It feels like home. It feels like something you're used to. It feels so familiar. You actually mistake that push and pull for passion or intensity. If you're someone who walks away from a stressful conversation and you just can't stop replaying it in your head, you feel tense, you're losing sleep, and you feel frustrated with yourself because you didn't say what you wanted to say in the moment, I made something just for you. It's called the Emotional Reset Guide, and it's completely free. It walks you through how to calm your bodies after those stressful interactions so you don't need to carry that tension with you in your body all day. It also has some optional scripts to give you the words to say so you can prepare for the next time. The link is in the description. Number three, you have trouble trusting your own perception. Narcissistic parents gaslight. They tell you that what you saw didn't happen, that you're too sensitive, and that you're remembering it wrong. So, as an adult, you second guess yourself consistently. You doubt yourself and you start asking, am I overreacting? You ask yourself this more times than you can even count. Number four, you attract what you know. And this is a big one. We don't attract what we want, we attract what's familiar to us. If manipulation, unavailability, and conditional love is what you grew up with, that energy feels comfortable to you even when it's hurting you. And it's not your fault, it's just a result of conditioning. I was in my narcissistic relationship as an adult, I couldn't see it. Looking back, the signs were clear as day. But I couldn't see it because from the inside, it just felt normal. I'm sure that people on the outside could probably see it clearly, but for me, being in that relationship, dealing with the gaslighting and the emotional unavailability and the inconsistent treatment, I couldn't see it clearly because that was what felt normal to me. It felt like love because that was what I'd always known. The moment things started to shift for me was the moment I stopped asking why they keep doing this to me, and I started asking, why do I keep accepting this treatment? And if you're ready to go deeper, if you're tired of freezing in situations and not knowing what to say, I have a resource and it's called the Freeze Recovery Response Kit. It breaks down why you freeze, how to calm your body, and it gives you word-for-word scripts to say in those moments. It gives you word-for-word scripts for specific situations with your family, your work, friendships, romantic relationships. Things like what to say when someone guilt trips you when you set a boundary, or what to say when someone says something you didn't like, but you don't realize it until after the moment has passed. It's all in there. The link is in the description. So here's what I want you to start with. And I mean this week, not someday. 1, I want you to name the pattern out loud. Say it to yourself. I learned to people please because it kept me safe as a child. That was survival then. That was how I survived, but it's not serving me now. Naming it, saying this to yourself takes away some of its power. 2, notice when something feels familiar to you in a bad way. That feeling like, this feels like home in your romantic relationship. Sit with it. Ask yourself if home felt safe or just familiar. 3, start with small boundaries. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. Pick one small thing this week where you choose yourself. Say no to one thing. Express one feeling. Don't swallow it. Start there. And if you're ready to go deeper, if you're tired of freezing in situations and not knowing what to say, I have a resource and it's called the Freeze Recovery Response Kit. It breaks down why you freeze, how to calm your body, and it gives you word-for-word scripts to say in those moments. It gives you word-for-word scripts for specific situations with your family, your work, friendships, romantic relationships. Things like what to say when someone guilt trips you when you set a boundary, or what to say when someone says something you didn't like, but you don't realize it until after the moment has passed. It's all in there. The link is in the description. Healing from a narcissistic parent is not linear and it's not fast, but recognizing the pattern is the first step, and you're already doing that by just watching this video. If this resonated with you, save this video and share it with someone who needs to see it. And subscribe, because in the next video, I'm going to talk about why setting boundaries with a narcissistic parent can feel so impossible and what to do about it. I'll see you then.